Boom shakalaka, I have never seen anything like this for Bitcoin. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randy here from Crypto Love. Today's video, I have never seen this for Bitcoin. Before we get into it guys, like the video, join us on Twitter with Crypto Love, and of course subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 long, hard, delicious years. Now, today, fear and greed at 65, down from yesterday's 73, last week's 70, and last month's 84. Seems like people are getting less and less greedy. This is potentially good. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are less greedy, for sure. The overall market down 1% today. Bitcoin at 93,617, Ethereum at 34,17, and XRP at 207. Now, Bitcoin breaking through the 21 EMA, this blue line, the 50-day moving average, this yellow line, and it looks like the next area of support could potentially be right around here. You can see 3 convergences. 1, we have this little blip in the volume profile. 2, we have this trend line support from November and back in October. And 3rd, we have this support right here from December. All these converge right around $88,000 for Bitcoin if we don't see a quick turnaround, because the last time that Bitcoin broke through the 50-day moving average, we had this right down here. And then Bitcoin went on an absolute mind-bending, massive price gain territory action of thing. But all of this comes after Bitcoin got rejected from very critical support. This was the top in 2017. This was the top in 2021, the 2 tops. And if you kind of line those up, Bitcoin got rejected from that top once again. Is this the top for the total cycle? Well, the Pi cycle top didn't cross, but I'm planning on making a video about sometime about why we won't see a Pi cycle top cross this top. But we'll get around to that video sometime in the future, I guess. Now, Bitcoin also is going down right now because it's the end of the year. People need to spend money on Christmas presents, on vacations, on New Year's parties, on Chinese New Year. Whatever they're spending money on, they're not putting it into cryptocurrency right now. So historically, 80% of the years, Bitcoin is negative returns on the last 10 days of the year. It is still in the last 10 days of the year. And we're at a point where a path in the wood diverges. And like Robert Frost once told us, it doesn't matter which path you take because you can only take one path. The other path doesn't matter. But you can see that comparing this cycle with previous cycles, there are some times when the 2020 and 2016 cycles were aligned. Our cycle aligned with it perfectly, like for the past 9 months, pretty much aligned perfectly. Also back here, aligned perfectly. But there were a couple areas where there was a divergence in the wood. And which path did I take? I chose the one less traveled. Well, where could Bitcoin price go? No one knows for the next, what is this? We're at 727 till 927. For the next 100, 200 days, nobody knows where Bitcoin price is going to go. But let's take a look at some couple scenarios as to where Bitcoin price could go. First off, while price has been coming down from $108,000, guess what? The Bitcoin daily RSI is going to be completely reset in a number of days. Now, these are all circled where Bitcoin RSI has been reset. And look at what price did after each one of these. It rallied. So we might see a short rally coming up. Also, if we take a look at the funding rates on Bitcoin, they've been completely reset. Negative funding rates tend to mark a bottom, which would be bullish. So wiping out all of the leverage, and then the rally can start once again. It seems like it's just rinse and repeat this cycle. Like price starts going up, 100x longs jump in, and then they all get liquidated over and over again. But if we take a look on OK Exchange, there was a spike in the Bitcoin taker buy sell ratio, indicating a surge in aggressive buying or a sign of upward movement ahead. So who knows how soon it'll come, but it looks like it will. December though, we are going to get a nice doji candle for Bitcoin. Take a look at these dojis in bull markets. They signal times of massive rallies following, so we could likely have a massive rally following this, particularly when you consider what we were just talking about with the long liquidations. Take a look. Accumulation and mild price gain. And then all the 100x longs come in saying, hey, price is going to go up. And the market makers see this And they say, hey, that's a lot of dumb money on the sideline right there. Let's get that. And they liquidate all of the longs, have a nice fake out, and then price goes up. Well, it happened back here in the beginning of 2023. And then the same thing happened here in the beginning of 2024. And look at this. Same thing coming again, beginning of 2025, liquidating all the longs before a nice healthy rally for the rest of the year, which brings us to this chart right here. Probably an underrated chart. As you can see, not many people retweeting this chart, only 100 as of this point, but kind of an underrated chart. Now this, if we take a look, it's the Bitcoin and Solana hits all-time highs in monthly trading volume last month. Meanwhile, Ethereum remains around 50% below its 2021 peak. Now looking at it on the surface, you might say, well, I don't care. Like, what does that mean? But take a look. Bitcoin just hit its all-time highs in monthly trading volume. But this is not the first cycle that we have data for on this chart. As a matter of fact, if we take a look, this is the 2017 peak. Now, when the 2017 peak was broken in terms of all-time high trading volume, look at the rally that ensued for Bitcoin. 2-year massive rally for Bitcoin. Does this mean, could this possibly mean that we are at the very beginning, the cusp, the precipice, the beginning of a 2-year massive rally for Bitcoin and altcoins? I don't know, but it certainly makes me wonder, because we are at the season when alt season begins. 'Tis the season right after Christmas is generally when alt season has begun in the past couple cycles, and one of everyone's favorite altcoin oscillators. As a matter of fact, the prototypical altcoin oscillator is pretty much poised for a massive rally. Dogecoin is set up, has broken out of the wedge, has bounced up, has retraced, ready for the next level order of magnitude gains, somewhere between $4 and $23. And if that happens with Dogecoin, altcoins, meme coins, fart coins, butt coins, rectum coins, all these things are going to be going bananas. And that's the end of this episode. So check it out. Bunch of crypto price predictions up there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.